think I'm him. I'm not trying to replace him.
I thought you were supposed to be cool.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Your torso's too long.
The long-awaited Season 2 of Everything's Gonna Be Okay has just wrapped up and fans are left waiting for more. We don't have an awful lot of information about Season 3 yet, but today we're gonna take a look into what we do know for sure, and the clues left behind in Season 2 that we can put together. If you want information and theory discussion about Season 3 of Everything's Gonna Be Okay, you're in the right place. Here are the reasons Season 3 is gonna change everything and why. Before we get started on today's video, please make sure you leave a like down below. It really helps out the channel. And don't forget to subscribe to make sure you don't miss any of our future uploads, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all of our brand new content. Alright, let's get into today's video. Everything's Gonna Be Okay premiered its first episode in January 2020. It did so well that it got renewed straight away for a second season, which was released only a year and 5 months later. To get all the filming and post-production done for the second season during a pandemic, the crew, actors, and teams must have been working on it non-stop. It got amazingly positive reception from both critics and casual fans, praised everywhere for its positive messages and impactful themes, whilst remaining a comedy show that makes you smile and laugh despite the sometimes serious nature. Season 2 debuted its first episode on the 8th of April 2021 and lasted until the 3rd of June 2021. It is split over 10 episodes, and the episodes vary quite a lot in length, between 20 minutes and 45 minutes. This is a little unusual, as TV series usually have episodes which are the same length. The episodes are similar to the first season in that it deals with issues which are serious, like mental health, grief, and relationships. But the tone of the show and the sense of humor in it make these difficult themes much easier to deal with. That might be what makes the show so popular, as with the catastrophic global events of last year has left a lot of people unable to see family members for long periods of time. The show deals with similar feelings and themes of loss, loneliness, and having to stick together through hard times, which viewers will be able to identify with. This feeling of familiarity probably made audiences feel as though they could relate to the characters on a deeper level as they compared their situations to their own familiar thoughts on isolation and uncertainty. The comedic script and humor in the show also makes the themes so much more palatable, and being able to laugh along with the show and smile despite the serious messages makes it both enjoyable and meaningful. But what do we know about when Season 3 is going to come out? Honestly, at the moment, not a whole lot. This is because the network, Freeform, has not made any official statements as to whether the show will be getting a third season or not. However, we think that the show will for sure get a third season, as the popularity for the first 2 seasons has been huge. Freeform typically renews shows a little after the conclusion of whatever the current season is, and in the case of Everything's Gonna Be Okay, that was 2 months. The first season finished airing in March 2020, and it was May 2020 when the second season got its official announcement, so with our fingers crossed, we're hoping that in a few more weeks we'll hear about the announcement of a third season. If this is the case, when can we expect to see Season 3 airing on our screens? Well, the previous 10 episodes took roughly a year to be filmed and edited, ready for our viewing, so we're anticipating that the third season will have a similar structure, with a similar number of episodes as the first 2 seasons. If the third season does indeed go ahead as we're expecting, then we can hope to see the third season premiere sometime during the middle or end of 2022. Everyone knows that when making a TV show, the cast members that take up the leading and supporting roles are the glue that keeps the show together. They are responsible for drawing in the audience to engage with the characters and script that the writers have put together. And the cast of Everything's Gonna Be Okay have been praised for their capabilities of portraying the characters that have to deal with these important issues. The 3 main characters, Nicholas, Matilda, and Genevieve, are played by Josh Thomas, Kayla Cromer, and Maeve Press respectively. The actors have been praised for their dedication to the characters, particularly Kayla and Maeve, who play Nicholas's young sisters with behavioral conditions. Matilda has autism, and Genevieve has a problem with her quick temper and anger management. Another character who is often in the spotlight is Alex, played by Adam Faison. He's Nicholas's boyfriend and has a prominent role and helps him get through his often difficult scenarios. All these main characters are expected to return if a third season is given the green light as expected, allowing writers to continue developing the story with the exciting characters the audiences love so much. Supporting characters are also expected to return, and we'll be able to see Lillian Carrier playing Dre, Laurie Mae Hernandez playing Barb, Maria Bamford playing Suze, Vivian Walsh playing Penny, Ivy Walk playing Tallulah, and Carson Warner playing Jeremy. Show creator and lead actor Josh Thomas commented on how he likes to keep the narrative of the story very fluid. He avoids pinning down a solid timeline in his show, which fans have more than likely noticed. He has said on more than one occasion that he prefers to keep things a little vague, so that it gives them more room when it comes to writing his stories for shows and characters. Having a vague timeline means that Josh can make a particular event or the story last as long as he wants to without repercussions, and it must make things a lot easier for him as a writer, having the possibility to work his narrative exactly the way he wants to. He has also revealed that he really wants Matilda to go to college. She tried already but wasn't able to attend Juilliard like she desperately wanted to. This is due to the pandemic ruining her carefully thought out plans, just like what happened to so many people in real life. However, Matilda still has not given up on what she wants, and Josh is determined that she'll go and experience college, so maybe in season 3 she'll try again. It'll be exciting to see Matilda experiencing college life and surrounding herself with new experiences, which she so desperately deserves. Will she try for Juilliard again, or will she try a different college? Whatever happens, we can be sure that her brother and sister will have her back to support her. Remember, we said earlier how this show is beloved for taking real difficult scenarios and making them easy to deal with? Well, this got super real when they introduced a global pandemic into the narrative. The coronavirus outbreak had huge effects on the filming and release of the season in real life, and Josh took these experiences and worked them into the narrative of the story so the characters could experience it too. The characters are in lockdown, having to stay indoors, and the second season features the characters dealing with the complications of the outbreak. They have to learn to navigate life and all its intricacies behind doors and windows, not being able to interact with those outside their household and not being able to get a break from those that are. This does leave a lot of room for how things might go in the third season. Relationships between the characters are going to be strained and different after dealing with the pandemic, and it could be that tension is placed on the romantic couples of the series, Nicholas and Alex. There could be a strain put upon the relationship after having to navigate difficult family scenarios while dealing with a pandemic, or they might find themselves uncertain as to what they really want. Or having dealt with everything in season 2, it could bring them closer together than ever before. We think that the third season might allow the characters to catch up on things they missed out on last season. It would be a positive thing for people who have experienced such difficulty and conflict in life to be able to experience the things that the pandemic prevented them from experiencing, much like in real life. One thing is for sure, and that's everything's gonna be okay has got us through the pandemic with a smile on our faces. We can't wait to learn more about season 3. Thanks for watching, and remember to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe so you never miss out on any of our brand new content, and turn on notifications to make sure you stay totally up to date. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on